G'day folks. We're perched up here on the side of somewhat of a cliff, and we thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to do a Q&A. He'll Q&A me and I'll Q&A him, and then each of our videos will be on opposite channels, and we'll put all the links in the descriptions and in the videos, and you can find out everything you need to know from both our channels. So yeah, we'll just get into it. Righto, so Jono drew short straw. Just had to make sure I didn't bugger that up. So I'm going to ask him questions first. So I've come up with a bunch of questions for Jono, and yeah, first one, Jono. What's your favourite bit of gear or favourite 3 things?
Favourite 3 things. It'd mostly have to be the new Bushwhacker awning. Obviously the fridge.
Yeah.
And then mostly the draw system.
Yeah, right. Well, that U draw system's pretty impressive, eh?
Yeah.
And you put all of that together yourself, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mental. Yeah, pretty clever bloke, mate.
Cheers.
We'll have a look at that in another video possibly. But yeah, what John's done in there is pretty bloody impressive. I'll be honest. It's yeah, quality. But anyway, when or why did you decide to start a YouTube channel?
All right. So it's a little bit personal. I started off just to make videos for my son so he could watch where I go camping and things like that. And then you know, more people started watching them, and I thought I'd change it up a little bit, and just kind of went from there.
Yeah, nice. And is he get a kick out of that or what?
Yeah, he enjoys them.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's brilliant, mate. All right, third question. What was your first ever camp trip that you remember?
First ever camp trip would have to be when I was 9 years old, going out to Kenilworth.
Oh yeah, nice.
And that was, yeah, on the Kenilworth like station that they had out there. They had horse riding and all that sort of stuff out there. So that was, yeah, my first camp trip.
Yeah, right.
That I remember.
I think, is that Homestead?
Yeah.
Kenilworth Homestead? Yeah, I think I've been there once before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Down by the river?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go canoeing up and down the river. It was
nice.
Pretty sweet.
All right, well, I had this question later, but since you just asked that one, it's probably a good follow-up. But what's your most memorable camping trip or 4x4 trip?
It was a solo trip from Brisbane to Darwin, and yeah, there was going through from Longreach to Mount Isa. There was just this one spot, and it's just got this big mound in the middle of nowhere. It's all pretty flat, and then there's just this two big sort of hills.
Yeah, right.
And that was pretty sweet. It was only an overnighter.
Yeah. Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
That's a bloody long drive, Brisbane to Darwin, mate.
Yeah.
And you've done it a couple times, eh?
Yeah. Quickest I've done it is 2.5 days.
Oh shit.
3,500 k's in 2.5 days.
Oh man, that's off its head.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I think we're up to question 5. Thoughts on creating videos or content, and how long do you foresee yourself doing it?
I enjoy the process of filming things. Being in front of the cameras, as we've said, is I feel very awkward, and it's taking a lot to get used to. But I enjoy the creative side of filming things, just trying different things.
Yeah.
As far as content creation going for the future, I think I'll just keep on doing it. More trips.
Keep on rolling.
Yep.
Yeah. And obviously you'll get better and better, and you know, the photos get better, the videos get better.
Yeah.
I mean, Johnny's got some pretty special camera gear here, and yeah, I'm a bit in awe of it, to be honest. It feels like a like a TV show going on right here. But yeah, it's very impressive, and I think I don't know, we're both sign writers, so I think that creative side, I think you have to have that to be a sign writer. And I think that yeah, like you said, when it comes out and like doing what we're doing, it's definitely helps a lot.
It's just a good way to express creativity, really.
That's right.
Yeah.
What's your favourite vehicle, 4x4 vehicle that you've ever owned?
Well, I've only had two. I've had
Yep.
the Hilux and the FJ.
Yeah.
The Hilux was good. I really, being my first one, like I kind of run it into the ground a bit.
Yeah.
The FJ, I'm a little bit more careful with it. The Hilux used to like jump it up rocks and that kind of thing. Well, the FJ I don't really have to, but I don't know. They're both. If I had to pick one, I'd have to pick FJ.
Yep.
But they were both like, yeah, really sort of. Wish I didn't have to get rid of it, but I wanted something a little bit more comfortable because I wanted to do more like longer distance trips and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the sacrifice is I'd got bugger all room.
Yeah, true. But that's that looks like it's. I've never really checked out the FJs before until like obviously looking inside yours, and yeah, it does look quite comfortable, eh? And the way those doors swing out is just brilliant.
Yeah, the rear doors.
Yeah.
They can be a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. Yeah, because you want to get to something, so you've got to open the back.
Yeah.
Where at least with the 4-door, you can just open one door.
Was your Hilux 4-door?
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Yeah.
So
I couldn't quite remember.
Yeah. So you got to open 2 doors to get to one door.
Yeah.
So it's a bit of, and then car parks, it's no good if you got passengers.
Yeah, true. All right.
But anyway.
You don't have passengers.
No.
I wouldn't be putting anyone in back.
No.
No,
Kids,
it's a beast. Eh? Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a beast of a weapon, eh?
Thanks. Yeah.
And you painted it up yourself too, eh?
Yeah, resprayed it.
And you're saying the olive green, that's like a bit of a trend now.
Yeah, it has. Yeah.
Everyone thought, it was a Taliban tan last year, and now everyone's going the olive green, eh?
Yeah, I mean, the new Jimneys come out in the olive green.
Yeah, right.
Sidetrack, they've come out in olive green with their wraps. So yeah, it's...
Yeah. No, it's a beast. It looks like a beast when it's in behind, like looking at it in the rear view and side view mirrors, seeing it come up the back with those angel eye bloody
they're only new
things you got. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Right, so when it comes to, if you're going to go on a camp trip, do you prefer to have like, or what's your preference? Group camp, 1 or 2, or solo? Ultimately, what's your favourite?
1 or 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if I'm doing like a video, someone that does videos, so like yourself, or solo.
Yeah.
Because I'm obviously, as I said before, getting used to being in front of camera.
Yeah.
It still feels really awkward filming with like yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's just because I'm self-conscious.
Yeah. I'm the same, but yeah, when you're by yourself, it tends to come a bit easier. You just got to kick yourself up the ass a bit, eh?
Yeah.
But, very good. All right, and camp cooking. When it comes to stuff in your pie hole,
yeah.
What do you prefer? Something decadent or something simple just around camp?
I tend to go a bit overboard on food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do enjoy having a decent meal while I'm out. So yeah.
Yeah, right. And what would be like a decent Jono meal?
One of my go-to meals would have to be like a butterfied lamb or something like that.
You can't bloody go wrong with that lamb.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that bloody lamb.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. All right. And I think this is probably like, this is a question that gets asked a lot of everyone, I reckon. But what do you prefer, bush or beach?
Yeah, definitely. I've got to say bush.
Bush, yeah.
Yeah. I do enjoy a beach trip every now and then, but
It's stinking bloody hot.
Yeah.
And you can actually swim in the water and not want to be taken by
a croc. Yeah. But yeah, and even better if like a bush camp has a swimming hole or a water hole, that's even better.
Yeah. Not like the one we found today though.
Right.
Oh, that would be nice if it was
full.
Yeah. Had flowing water.
Or running.
Yeah. Well, in saying that, what's your favourite time of year for camping trips?
The dry season.
Yeah.
That's all I know. But I have enjoyed camping in the winter down here.
Yeah.
It's a lot more enjoyable to have a fire because you're not sweating around the fire. So yeah.
Because Jono's moved from Darwin to Brisbane recently, so he's still wearing jumpers and stuff down in Brisbane, and it's September.
Yeah.
October now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Oh, well, that's good. I don't mind winter trips. Big fire.
Yeah.
All right, and last question. What's your campfire beverage of choice?
Yeah, that'd have to be the Captain Morgan's black at the moment.
Yeah, right.
Yep. I'm not really a big rum drinker, but I do enjoy the spiced spice rum. Otherwise, it's Jack Daniels or Canadian Club.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or anything.
Yeah. No, it's funny though, because like I don't know, it's part of. Oh, excuse me. I think it's part of the like culture, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know. You pull up to camp and you either crack beer or have whatever, and yeah, one for land, one for you.
Yeah.
But anyway.
And I'm not a big beer drinker, so yeah, it's normally spirits for me.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And that was going to be the last question, but I've just thought of one while I'm sitting here, and it's basically what you gave me the idea of before. But what's for Jono and his recon adventures? Let's say over the next 12 months and then beyond, like immediate plans and beyond.
Yep. Next 12 months we'll just be exploring more of Queensland. Hopefully hitting up the Cape.
Yep.
Mid next year.
Yep.
Fingers crossed.
That'd be brilliant.
Yeah, and then into the future, definitely want to travel around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like just take my time.
Yeah.
2 years hopefully.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a pretty good amount of time.
Yeah. Yeah, do the outskirts and then go into the centre and do the centre.
Yeah, right. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's about all I got for you, Jono. But yeah, so I guess that's a wrap on your Q&A. And if anyone's got any more questions for Jono, hit him up. He's wealth of knowledge, knows a few people in the industry, and pretty clever bloke. If you want logos, videos, and his latest trick is like 3D animation. So hit him up.
Cheers. All right, so my turn to ask Tim some questions that I've come up with. Most memorable camp trip?
Most memorable camping trip to date, I would have to say, one of the many, up Cape York.
Any particular spot?
Particular spot? I probably couldn't go past Loyalty, and the day Tony caught his barra and the carry-on that went on after that was that was pretty special, very funny, and yeah, pretty epic. There's been so many, but that's the first one that kind of comes to mind. That whole trip was brilliant, but yeah, if you had to single out a certain time that was like a good time, that was when Tony caught his first ever barra and carried on like a pork chop for the both of us afterwards. So yeah.
Rightio. Now you have a camper trailer.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on camper trailers?
Well, I reckon they're a good thing, especially if you. I wouldn't do it by myself, obviously.
Yeah.
And probably almost wouldn't do it if you weren't really into sort of longer distance sort of travel and staying out for longer than a weekend. We've sort of, over the last probably 6 years of starting to do big trips and stuff, we've gone from a swag to a tent to a camper trailer, and we do also have a couple of jet bunker tents that we, if we go somewhere we don't want to tow the trailer. But ultimately, if you're going somewhere for a week or so, or even 2 weeks to a month, the camper trailer has been a really good addition. And looking back on the trips we did in the tent, some of those would have been, well, they were all perfect, but in comparison to a camper trailer, I think camper trailer is more, I guess, luxurious, if that's even something you could say in regards to it. But it's just got everything there. You pull up, it's always packed. You don't have to really load too much up except for a fridge and your clothes.
Yep.
And yeah, and it's not attached to the vehicle, which is a big thing of mine. I want to be able to drive the vehicle whenever I want without having to put too much away.
So you can kind of like pre-pack during the week, but still use your vehicle to go to and from work without all the gear in it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I said, the only thing we restock, Michelle just takes a note of what's in the pantry, what we've used, stocks that up after every trip, and then we just pack the fridge and clothes. That's it. The rest is always in there.
Yeah.
So you just hook up and go.
Yeah. Alrighty-o. So that would bring me to the next question. What would you prefer, a camper trailer or a swag or a jet bunker?
Oh, I reckon it depends on where you're going, eh? Like I said, if we don't want to take the camper trailer somewhere, I think the swags or the jet bunkers. I've got Michelle one, and I've got my one that I've had now for a few years, and it's just so easy, and you're up off the ground. That's the biggest thing. When I had a swag, I was on the ground.
Yeah.
You know, it's okay, like, don't get me wrong, but I got over it pretty quick. And then once we're in the tent, we had stretchers inside the tent and you're off the ground. I was like, I can't get back on the ground. So that's why we got the jet bunkers. So basically if it's too gnarly that you can't take the trailer, and don't get me wrong, that's an off-road trailer, so I will be taking it to places, like I would take it off this road we've done today. But where it's a bit more tight, we'll just throw the swags in and go out the car.
Rightio. If you had 3 ingredients to take for food when camping, what would it be?
Michelle could probably answer this one for you and just say meat, and more meat. But the staple, I guess the staples I always make sure I get. Michelle always makes sure she's got fruit and veg. I make sure I've got biltong, and possibly just meat. And I am breakfast, bacon, eggs.
So meat.
Meat. Yeah. I'm a carnivore through and through. But I think the first thing I make sure I get is biltong. So that's an old mate, Mr. Meat K, just does the best biltong I've ever had in my life. So that's a staple. And then meat. Michelle gets all the fruit and veg and stuff. And I'll go to me mate at the butcher and stock up on that. So
All right. What's next for True Blue overlanding?
Oh, well, I'm starting to get a bit of merchandise, I guess, together. But a lot of people ask me for t-shirts and stubby holders, which I've actually got some made recently, so I'll give them to a few people. But apart from that, I find self-promotion pretty cringy, but I'll just, like yourself, I enjoy making videos, and I'll keep making the videos over the next 12 months. We'll put together, and longer, but we'll put together a big trip for next year. Not sure what that is yet, but we've got a few ideas in mind, and it's going to be pretty bloody exciting, so I can't wait for it. And but just keep creating, and like yourself, I enjoy it, as I just said, and just improve my photography skills, because I actually really enjoy that as well. Probably, I think I was telling you last night, I said it's probably more enjoyable for me, but I thought about it today when I said that, and I was like, it probably actually is. So just the photos and video editing and just telling the story, but the whole reason's just for memory. So and it started off just to share our trips with friends and family, and I'll just stay true to that, I guess, and just keep doing what I'm doing and just improve my skills and making better videos and taking better photos, and basically, without sounding like a wanker, showcasing this great land of ours, mate.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, it's pretty specky.
Yeah, and hopefully she all opens up again soon, and we can all enjoy it. But anyway, don't get me started on that crap.
All right, cut. All right, well, that's all the questions I've got for Tim. And Tim's going to be doing a video on his channel of questions he's been asked from his followers. So I'll leave the link below to Tim's website, or up here in one of the corners. So go check it out. All right.
Right.
Get the sunset.
Yep.
Hopefully that hasn't got too dark. Oh no.
Nah, those
lights there.
lights are working better now.
Yeah.